Hello everyone, welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot and Astrology, although this will just be tarot, and I am going to check into Eric and Lara Trump. It's been a while since we've checked in, so that's what I'm going to do with my guides and see what's up. Okay, hold on, let me switch out cameras here and bring it over my table. Be right back. Okay, so cards are all ready with reversals allowed. Just need to draw the cards. So tuning into Eric and Laura. Okay, this one's popping up here. King of Cups. The force is in motion. Maybe they're trying to buy a vowel and get a clue. Maybe one of them is planning on writing a book. Here's the greatest challenges, Page of Wands. Okay. All right, the past. Judgment. Three of Cups. All right. Maybe having to look in the mirror. But then again, you know, I feel like they're just, it's always about the money. Presently, with the Seven of Pentacles, there's the big fat tomatoes coming down on top of them. What are they harvesting? Oh my goodness. Oh man, that Judgment card. Let's see, hold on. I need to focus in here. Actually, present. One more card for the present. Okay. Two of Wands. Interesting. Okay. I'll focus in and then I'll read these cards. Okay, so the karma hanging over the two of them. Seven of Swords. Interesting how I really allowed for reversals when I was shuffling before. And so far, no reversals. Again, another non-reversal, but this is the Five of Pentacles. Major loss, rejection, poverty. Wow, that's quite some karma coming in there. Wow. Okay, 4 cards for their future. Two most controlling rageaholics, well, maybe not the most, but definitely up there. So they're going to be recognized in the future. Recognized for what? Well, maybe they're saving up money, maybe they're doing okay on their own financially. But not with this over here. It makes me wonder now about her family. Isolation. Oh, sorry, you guys. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Last card here. It's this one. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, they've got some other financial things going on. Well, so it looked like Ivanka and Jared did too. But then again, this up here, maybe it's a lot poverty of health. Maybe it's not just money. Let's see what's at the bottom. Delusion and anxious. Nine of Swords. Or no, I'm sorry, Nine of Wands and Delusion. Okay, I'll show you those cards in a minute. So This feels to me like a book deal. Or maybe they're okay, you know, with their kids. I mean, I can't imagine. Or maybe they are really figuring out what's going on, you know, with the whole Trump org situation. Maybe they're reading the writing on the wall, or walls, or the ketchup. Maybe they've had it with the ketchup, and but most of all, there's a lot going on in their heads. I think they're thinking a lot through. I can't imagine that a rageaholic like him is a good dad, but maybe he is. Maybe he doesn't take it out on his kids, but he's just always really angry when I feel into him. But the two of them as a couple, I did not feel that so much. So she does balance him out a little bit, but then again, she's a controlling whack job. So anyway, Page of Wands is the greatest challenge going on. Yeah, well, it's obvious here. It's like they lost their mind going after money, losing your head over money, being enthusiastic about the wrong things. Because it came through in the challenge position, I have to read it as a reversal. And this brings in feeling kind of discouraged, I think, and pretty pessimistic, and maybe some bad news. You know. Interesting. The King of Cups can sometimes be the father, so maybe this is bad news about Trump. Let me make a little room here. So this is the weirdest judgment card I've ever seen, but I think it gives voice to, like, what do you listen to? Right? It's a card of transformation, but are they listening to somebody a little more peaceful that maybe they're breaking away? I don't know. Maybe he's breaking away from his dad, but I doubt it. Reunion, this is our Three of Cups card. But she's being forced to look into the mirror, and there's a lot of orange there. I don't get it. I mean, maybe these guys party and just celebrate a lot, right? Now, this is the past. So, but maybe it's about them listening to someone else, and there's a bit of coming back to some kind of happiness, a little bit of happiness, but I don't know. It's just weird. This doesn't really make sense to me. Maybe you guys can figure it out. The Seven of Pentacles is our card for investments. It's our card for figuring out if our investments have been sound and placed in the right, you know, if we've given a lot of hard work and energy in the right way. I don't think so with this big tomato. You know, Trump has always said that he's been always afraid of tomatoes because they're big and heavy. He's always been afraid of things being thrown at him. Well, I guess if you're a mango, Mussolini in your last lifetime, you might be afraid of what people throw at you and what they do to dictators. So anyway, this is presently, like something's coming down on them. And this freedom card here, that with this Two of Wands, always makes me think of two guys hooking up on the park bench, acting like they're not connected, but what's in that pizza box there? You know, is it really a guy eating pizza, or what are they trading off something? You know, maybe this is the big red Russian oligarch tomatoes coming down, and there's some exchange of energy going on there, because that's the only freedom that, I mean, how is this free? You know, because I read directionally. How is this free? That doesn't make sense to me. maybe in this deck, the Two of Wands, it has to do with freedom because of maybe this guy's connected. It feels to me like this guy's just connected to his work, and this guy at least is enjoying his lunch. If that's the case. But what, they're going to be enjoying a bunch of red tomatoes coming down on them? I don't know. Normally the Two of Wands brings in that meaning of planning, making plans. But they're maybe kind of just restless while they're waiting. Maybe they're waiting for all the tomatoes to come. And maybe in the past they've been listening to, their dad or Donny Boy. Maybe they've been listening to Trump and they're all in on it. But presently, doesn't look good. Now, the karma that's hanging over them with the Seven of Swords, this is lies and cheating. So I'm thinking that they have such bad karma that people are going to be lying to them. And the poverty card is the Five of Pentacles. It's loss, rejection. It can be bad health. It's my low self-esteem card. So, yeah. Interesting. Now, with the future, this is the World card, and you can see the world here, and the guy's got his hand on the world. All these people are falling off. And he's just wiping his mouth. But I'm feeling like the world is going to see the Trump family, the Trump crime family, for who they truly are. And maybe there is going to be some bit of, getting away with some money for these guys because they're isolated. The Four of Swords is, that's normally that card where you're just not very mobile and but you're all alone. And so that's interesting. Maybe they're going to get away with something. Because with the Ace of Pentacles, this brings in new opportunity. But notice how, the Nine of Pentacles is a lone card. The World card doesn't have to be. These three cards here are very alone. Wow. Okay. Maybe this is like, I hope they don't see where the money really comes in. I mean, we have to remember these guys they've been very dirty with their money. They're thieves. So the cards at the bottom have the Moon, but reversed. Either way, in this deck, it's not a good card. I tend to not see the Moon as such a bad card when it's in the regular Rider-Waite, especially in a personal reading. But in this deck, it's not good. It's delusion. And I have to go with the deck I'm using. Otherwise, why use it? So there's deception and hidden agendas and risky behavior and enemies. When it's straight up. It's like she's looking for the frog to kiss and he's trying to run away. Well, I don't know what that's about, but anyway, coming through reversed, this has to do with secrets coming out. So that's interesting. So secrets coming out, and then with the Nine of Wands reversed, straight up, it's so interesting that some of these cards are repetitive within the family. Like this might have come through with Ivanka and Jared. I can't remember. Or maybe it was Don Jr. But anyway, yeah, this one, except for reversed. Yeah, these cards are a little different. But it's so funny because, there's 78 cards in a tarot deck, and to have repetitive cards within the family, that's really interesting to me. So you can see this is our sleepless nights, I'm sorry, that would be the Nine of Swords. Nine of Wands is usually being just unable to relax because you're almost there, you're almost done, you know, but you've got to hang in there. It's a wounded warrior card. In this deck, this guy's being haunted by something, and he's, you know, very defended. But when it comes to reversed, it actually makes it even worse, because it's like giving up, and you're so exhausted. You can't, you're so defended, and there's a major disaster that's probably about to happen, but it's really awful to have that exhaustion and then have a disaster come in at the same time. So, secrets coming out that leads to a disaster. Interesting. But it does look to me like there is still some, you know, opportunities to start over. So that probably has something to do with her family. I've never read on her separately. And I don't know anything about her other than, you know, she's his wife. So, okay, well, that's it for the Trump crime family update. And yeah, so this is Wednesday. Tomorrow I'll be doing the astrology readings for you guys, or the weekly astrology, and then I'll do Trump's on Friday or Saturday. Yeah, but meanwhile, happy Thanksgiving, happy Indigenous Peoples Month. Take good care, you guys. Big hugs. Bye.